Help Ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everyone is having I was going to say a great start to the week, but also a great start to the month and a great start to the year. My holidays now come to an end, back at work, and you know, life goes on. But it's been a fantastic couple of weeks off. I've really enjoyed the Christmas and New Year period. Getting to play with all my new decks that I got over Christmas, which I showed on the unboxing day bash with Chris. But today I'm here because I received a package from lovely Cheryl at Oneness Emporium. I'm loving the blue colour now. We've gone from black and then we had a red colour over the Christmas period, and now we've got this lovely blue. I have, to save time, scored along the edges, and you know, so it's easier. Oh yeah, the blue is really nice. So she always puts in a little envelope with some cards and things like that from other decks. Oh, a bookmark. That is cool. It says, "Blessed be Oneness Emporium." Love this. This is a lovely little touch. I've just started reading, I say just, started it a couple of days ago. I'm a slow reader, as you know. I've been reading Boy George's book. I got it for Christmas from my sister, Karma. I'm about 100 and something pages in, and I'm having to do this because I didn't have a bookmark. So now I do. What's it say on the other side? In winter's grasp a spark ignites, Imolc whispers, days take flight, a festival of light and cheer. Thank you, dear customers, hold it near. This is lovely. With candles bright and hearths aglow, we celebrate the warmth you show. Your purchases a joyful song, in gratitude we dance along. Imolc's magic a playful dance, a chance to thank you in advance. For choosing us, for being bold, you turn our winter into gold. So here's a thanks, sincere and true, for every purchase, every view. May your days be filled with fun as we journey toward the warming sun. Imolc blessings, joy untold, to you, our customers, pure gold. Your support, a flame that will endure. Thank you, and even more. Oneness Emporium. I love that. And the lovely thing about buying from Cheryl as well is that, you know, she's a major supplier for all of the big tarot and oracle publishers. But you can create wish lists, you can pre-order, a bit like you can with the other online huge giants, but you know, she gets them in and she sends them out to you either before or on the release date. There's none of that, you know, going straight to being unavailable, out of stock. And also, you know that you are buying the real deal because she buys direct from the suppliers. So there's no you know, counterfeit decks or anything like that being sold. So yeah, do check out Oneness Emporium if you haven't already. And then we've got this postcard that says, thank you for ordering, Oneness Emporium, blessed be. Lovely. And then some cards from other decks as well that you can, you might recognize them or not, but these also make great little keepsakes to do collage with, journaling, or using as bookmarks as well. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh wow, it's a kit. This is oh my gosh. So it's Steele Wizard Tarot, the language of the soul. This deck, I put it out of my mind actually. I remember seeing it either around the time it was first released, which was at the back end of last year. I want to say end of October, November time. And seeing this artwork and thinking, this is a deck that's right up my street. Steele Wizard Tarot, because Pamela Steele is the creator. But from what I remember, it's very pagan, it's very Celtic. And yeah, I just thought that it was absolutely incredible. Love this kit. Who is it by? Oh, it's by, that's why I'm aware of it. I do, Simon says do. I do reviews for Red Feather Schiffer, and I will probably have seen it in their catalogue. So it says, Steele Wizard Tarot speaks the language of the soul. From ancient teachings to traditional learning, the Steele Wizard blends our collective quest for knowledge and enlightenment into a world of tarot journeys spoken clearly in tarot images. Look at this artwork as well. 88 cards. Wow, so we've got 10 extra cards. Before I read it, I think there's an extra court. That would only make 4. But anyway, masterfully illustrated 88 card with additional courts and major arcana, providing clear, concise information to guide those seeking enlightenment and self-mastery. The companion book delves into an in-depth analysis of each card's image, unique spreads determining timing, and much more. What began as a love of tarot and art evolved into a global revolution that has brought tarot into the new age of humanity. And this sells at $34.99. I'm assuming that's US. But it tends to be around the same actually here. But check the link in the description below for Cheryl's shop, Oneness Emporium, because she has some great deals on all through the year. She'll often stick 20% off and all that kind of stuff. So, and her decks aren't costly anyway, so it's a real good resource to have. So, I don't know why I've scored that. Well, that's why. I did it like I did the box, because I've just done the box. So it's a beautiful kit, matte finish. This image, I mean, just look at this. Imagine that as a piece of artwork. And I love this rainbow kind of flowing, dripping colours. It's almost like rainbow sap dripping from the trees at the bottom. Oh, it looks amazing, doesn't it? So it's a magnetic closure box. We've got this gold inside with these stars and this pattern. Nice and secure. We have the book. See if that's easy to get out. Could have done with a little ribbon or something really there. So let's just pop that aside for a second. So it's a full colour book, as you can see here. We have the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands. It looks like it's following like an RWS system, although there are extra majors. And let's see what you get as an extra court. So we've got the page, lots of information as well, some keywords, and then a nice big write-up. We have page, maiden, knight, queen, and king. So that's interesting, isn't it? I like the balance of having a king and a queen and a page and a maiden. And then we have the knight there in the middle between them. So that's the extra court. And then we go beyond 22. We go beyond the 22. We've got truth, universe, weaver, world. So quite a bit extra there as well. Let's have a look at the contents. To the mystics, dreamers, prophets and shamans who reach for the stars and beyond while keeping their feet firmly planted on Mother Earth, I honour you. Oh, I'm going to love this deck. I just know I am. So here's the contents. This is what you get in the book. You get a foreword by Christine Payne Towler. That's interesting. A quote here from 24 years ago now. from Pamela Steele. Hold the keys to self-knowledge, unlock the mysteries of your personal reality. Begin the journey for self-discovery, self-empowerment, self-mastery. I have a feeling as well that this deck was perhaps self-published at one point. I don't think it's new, but I could be wrong. The world that the Steele Wizard Tarot illustrates is a charmed and magical parallel reality called forth to shine timeless light on our human situation here and now. We will find an extra round female corpse, as well as heightened attention to the feminine divine in her expanded roster of Trump-numbered icons. The landscape and cast of her character emerge from Steele's own deep roots in shamanism, elemental magic, energetic healing, and archetypal art. Even while emulating tarot, at the root of the structure, this deck overflows the model and reinterprets the standard tropes. One could say these tarot characters and the mythic realm they occupy offer us windows into an empowered possible future that beckons humanity to become more engaged in the creative conversation with life itself. First edition of this pack, 2006 as the publication date, but that doesn't reflect the preceding years of dedication, creativity and enterprise that drove the emergence of this deck and book package. So yeah, I think it was self-produced beginning in October 1999. Wow, 25 years ago. Pamela performed every step of the design, rendering, writing, funding, packaging and promoting of the Steele Wizard Tarot herself, a merciless and humbling task that generally requires an entire team of professionals to complete. Once she delivered the deck, her passion and self-confidence quickly promoted her to a figurehead position among the growing... Yeah, so as you can see here, it's taken really to get to this mass market release 25 years. We go into what is tarot. Oh, was it the contents, wasn't I? What is tarot? Tarot myths and truth, keeping a tarot journal, the care and feeding of your tarot cards, about asking questions, significator cards. I wonder if she's identified a significator card. Page 16, got some spreads there as well. Many readers choose a court card to represent the seeker in the reading. So other readers may choose one of the major arcana to represent the seeker. For instance, the Hierophant could be selected to portray someone very involved in organized religion. Perhaps a magician or high priestess could designate a member of the Wicca faith. The Empress could represent your mother, the Emperor your father. I get it. I just wondered, with having extra cards, whether she'd popped in one that was a specific significator. It's up to you, the reader, to find what works best for you. Yeah, it would have been cool if there was a seeker card, but shuffling and dealing with cards, and as I said, we've got some card spreads here, the extended Celtic cross, and then we go into the major arcana. Okay, nice book. I think it's going to be key for, I like the fact that we've got a little space for notes as well, for reading and delving deep into the images, particularly as we've got some additional cards as well. Okay, so the cards themselves, oh, this is a chunky deck, look at that. Sit in this box. I like the purple design. It's got a plastic band around it. Let's get that off. Yeah, this is a very, very chunky deck because the cards are lovely and thick. Ah, that's the design that was on the back of one of the cards. So it's from this deck, and that's our Four of Pentacles. So that's That's cool. I recognise the design on the back. Like the design. I think that's pretty cool. Make sure you can see these okay. Put some better light on it. There we go. So that's the design on the back. Really nice. They feel a little bit larger than a standard tarot, but let's have a look. Yeah, they are. So they're about the same taller as they are wide. So decent size card. I know some people might be a bit put off by the deck being so thick, and you know, I've got big hands, but that's quite, I would imagine if you're a riffle shuffler it might be easy, but as an overhand that's quite a bit to get your hands around. However, we get to see this gorgeous artwork, because as you can see it's borderless on the three sides with a panel at the bottom. Oh, this artwork looks fantastic, absolutely fantastic. All right, I'm going to bring the camera down and we'll take a close-up look at these cards. Okay, so here we go. Now, I guess it's just how it's sat in the box, but the only little problem is with this one, there is slight damage. As you can see here, the corner is it's been caught, perhaps, like I say, in the box, but no major, you know, it's not ripped or anything, but, and it's the only card that I can see anyway. But love the art style. Look at these colours, really vibrant. It kind of looks like, almost like crayon. I guess it's pastels or chalk or something like that to get this effect. But here's our magician. Look at that. I love this. It's got his, you know, his cup, his sword, his wand, etc. But I love this kind of energy here that's coming. As above, so below, bring the energy down. Gorgeous. The High Priestess. Stunning card. Our Empress. Oh, it's a flower. I wonder what she was holding up above her head. The Emperor. I love how this is carved out of a tree, his throne here. Really connects him to nature, to the land, like the Empress. There's our Hierophant. Yeah, these cards are really, really sturdy. They've got a gloss, not a heavy set gloss, more of a sheen really. But yeah, really decent cards. We have our Lovers. The Chariot. Beautiful. Wow, look at the Strength card. Love this dragon. So beautiful. Wow, look at the Hermit. I love the light that's coming from the top of the staff with a crystal. I've got a staff like this with a crystal at the top. Beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune. Got all the elements represented here. The earth, fire, air, water. Justice. Again, so it's following the RWS tradition. There's the Hanged Man. We have transition rather than death, which, you know, it's not the first time that's been switched, and death is a transitionary event. I love how she's coming out of this dark cave into the light, and naked as the day she was born, these beautiful wings. The colours in that is stunning. We have temperance. And then we have, instead of the devil, we have materialism, which is interesting, isn't it? Let's see if the book mentions anything about those changes. Surrounded by unscalable walls, the seeker stands waist deep in the bottom of a stone water well. So the text does describe the images in the cards. He has descended using a sturdy rope to gain access to the riches hidden in the depths. I'm not going to read it all because there's quite a bit of text actually describing the whole scene. But at the bottom here, it's what's being depicted here is that is in this kind of like a cave, an underground cave where the water is rising. He can't quite reach the rope to get out, but is being weighed down by all of his treasures that's in this bag. So it says the seeker carries a scarlet red bag to hold his acquired treasures. The colour indicates passion, desire, and the intensity of focus. He is absorbed in holding on to his treasures while reaching his goal, thus blinding him to what is weighing him down. The filled bag holds golden cups, plates, and jewellery. Regardless of their worth, they are empty and contain neither food nor drink for nourishment. The jewellery is also of great value, but not at the expense of the seeker's life. Although he is physically strong, the material burden he carries will not allow his ascension. So, gorgeous book, lots of information. I just read the first and the last paragraph on that page, but it describes almost like telling a story. So I'm really excited to be reading the book that accompanies the deck. And if dragon's your thing, I mean, this deck's got, this is the second dragon we've seen just in the major arcana, tearing apart this tower. Beautiful star, it's a gorgeous image. Love the moon. I love this. We've got this plinth here, this stone plinth, which represents like an altar, but encrusted into it are these different cycles of the moon. Love the face in the moon. Love the swirly pink and purple as well. We have a Pegasus for the sun. Beautiful sun in the background there. And then we have Judgment, which is a fiery judgment here. And then we have the World. Beautiful World card. Now it doesn't stop at the World. The major arcana carries on. And we have the Weaver. Interesting. The Weaver, that web that connects us all. We have Universe, which is, this is the image from the front of the box and the book. Beautiful Universe card, love it. This is probably my favourite image. See why they chose it. We have Truth. Looking in the mirror. Soul Twins. Look at this dragon, how it's part of her hair. Evolution. How we're constantly evolving. We have I Am. And that's our majors. So we have 27 majors. The beauty of this as well, I mean, if you didn't want that, you could stop at the World. You could take these cards out if you didn't want that. You wanted more of a traditional deck. That's something that you could do. But for me, it'll be fun to keep them in and, you know, study the book as well. So we have our wands. Now there's going to be 15 in each minor suit. I can't think of the word then. Suit. With the additional maiden card. So there's going to be 60 cards here. So I'll go through them. So these ones are beautiful with engravings on them and crystal encrusted. Again, quite rider weight. I love this artwork. The medium that's being used here feels very chalky. Yeah, very RWS. Wow, look at that. Look at that 8 of Wands. Oh, not only is that, you know, the weighted walk, but actually having to climb up this rock face as well whilst weighed down. I love the skies kind of, it's almost like different parts of this castle, connecting them together, as you can see here. Wow, is that a jackal? Again, the book will describe, and we've got a lion here with a king. And we have our cups, beautiful cup, the 2, it's very pagan, isn't it? And that's the idea, it's a Celtic deck. Oh, look at this for the 4, we've got Pan. Five. I'm surprised I've not come across this deck before. If it's been around for 25 years, I know it was self-published originally. Love this cloaked figure here. Again, we get the same background for the court family. This is on a beach scene by the edge of the sea, as you'd expect with a water suit. Love this crab design for the throne here, and dolphins for the king. Our swords, our air suit, beautiful 2 of swords. Notice the change of the panel colours as well at the bottom. 3. Which is actually sitting on the cracked heart here. 4. Wow. Kind of gives me some of the facial expressions and the depictions give me Anna Kay vibes as well. I don't know if anybody else is feeling that. I love this 6. We can actually see the destination point, which is unusual. We don't usually see that in the 6. We see them setting off from shore. Love that the dolphins are swimming along. 7. 8, we have a male figure for the 8 of swords. There's our nightmare card, the 9, and the 10. Wow, this is a battlefield, looks like. Very barren. We've just got the skull here and the armour. Look at this sky. huge. Wow, that's an imposing Knight of Swords. And our Pentacles, my favourite suit. Look how beautiful this is. Two. Three. Wow, very, you can almost feel the heat and intensity in there. That's the 4, that's where I've got my additional card. It would have been cool if the additional card had been the Fool. That would have worked out well. The 5, I always check out the 5. Oh, he's really protected him, putting his cloak around him here. 6. 8. Oh, this is a beautiful deck. And we have the outdoor meadow with a tree scene here for the Pentacle family. Beautiful. Okay, so there you have it. That is the Steele Wizard Tarot by Pamela Steele. It's stunning, absolutely stunning deck. It's a chunky deck, but the artwork is just phenomenal. Absolutely love it. Let me know your thoughts. Do you have this deck? I know it's been out probably a couple of months, if that. But did you have it originally when it was self-published? I'd be interested to hear if there's been many changes, or if you're new to this deck and you've had it a little while, how you've been working with it. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, everybody. And thank you again, Cheryl, for sending me this. Do check out Oneness Emporium in the description. Until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.